The future looks even brighter when John meets Mary Franco through a mutual friend. He believes he's found his soulmate. With their wedding quickly approaching and still no rent checks from David in nearly a year, Mary's patience wears thin.
What excuse does he keep giving you? I don't understand.
He really tried to manipulate John. To me, it was getting very old. He would get very angry, especially he was intoxicated.
Like the rent checks, John takes David's volatile behavior in stride. John and Mary start arguing frequently about David. And finally, after a year with the freeloading house guest, Mary's had enough.
It's him or me.
So I'm jumping out of bed, going down the hallway.
Mary only gets halfway down the hallway before David blocks her path. Terrified, she sees he's still holding the gun.
He pushed me back in the bedroom, and I fell to the floor, and then he was pointing the gun at me.
Mary, terrified, sneaks through the house. In the living room, Mary makes a horrifying discovery. Mary knows there's nothing she can do for John, so she tries to save herself from becoming David's second victim.
Crime has dropped 70%. And despite the rampages of campuses, military bases, the hail of gang bullets in Chicago that
Where's Tyler?
200 so far this year, the national murder rate
What the hell happened to you?
37-year low. But on the other side of the argument, the Brady Center points out that Americans still kill each other with guns at a level that is staggering compared to the rest of humanity. A study in the Journal of Trauma and Acute Care Surgery found our gun murder rate is almost...
Where the hell is Tyler?
Calm down, he's fine.
Nations combined, regardless, show that public health...
Jesus Christ, Mom!
After a mass slaughter like this one, 49% say it's more difficult to protect gun rights, and 45% favor tighter gun control. But no one of any political stripe can deny the human cost of our collective trigger fingers, according to the Children's Defense Fund.
Come on, girl. Keep talking. Let me tell you something about heaven. Most humans often doubt its existence. I lived in fear that I could collapse at any minute and the world would crumble around me. The only thing that wouldn't collapse was you, my sweetheart. Heaven is more peaceful. It's home in a different world. I remember I was walking out of the drugstore with an ice cream cone, vanilla, and there it was. I saw it for the first time. God, it was beautiful. Roy didn't even know me then, but he waved at me. And I dropped my ice cream cone right there on the pavement. I knew he was the one. There's a very particular sound that I associate with you. It's just the slightest exhalation of breath. So light it's on the very edge of being heard. But you mean for me to hear it. It isn't spontaneous or surprised. It's meant to wound.